In this video I'll show you the basics of accessing and using your Smart Ink tools. This is the icon for your Smart Ink tools. If you do not see this icon on your screen, number one, make sure you're connected to a smartboard. If you know you're connected to a smartboard and you still don't see this icon, there are a couple things you could try. Number one, you could search for Smart System Menu. That's going to show up down in your dock. And you can click on Show Ink Toolbar because it may be hidden. If you click on Show Ink Toolbar and you still do not see that icon, another thing you can try is to go back to your system menu and click on Smart Settings. Then you're going to find Smart Ink Setting. And you can click on Turn Off Smart Ink. Wait a few seconds and then turn it back on, and you should see that icon pop up. Okay, now as far as using your Smart Ink tools, they're used to annotate anything on your desktop. So for an example, I have a web page pulled up, an article on Newsela. And on my smartboard, I could go up to the board, use my tools to do a couple things. Number one, I have a pen tool, so I can write, underline on anything on the screen. There's a highlighter tool if I want to highlight the text. And there's also a couple other things. There's some different lines here, some different colors here, and you could go into different types of pens here. You also have a toolbox that has a few other options. There is a screen capture. If you want to capture part of that, part of those changes you've made and save it to your computer, you could do that. There's a few stamps with different checks, X's, smiley faces, thumbs up, thumbs down if you want to add those to the document. And there's also a text converter. If you want to write some text, it's going to convert it to a text instead of just what you've written. Once you've made your changes and you want to decide whether you want to erase everything to clear it or to save it, there's a very small icon that's usually at the top right here, and this will clear all the changes that you've made. You can also capture, another way to take a shot of the whole screen, and you could put it in Smart Notebook or you could just save it. Okay. If you just want to erase part of it, you do have an erase tool if you just like to erase some of the changes you made. So right now I just want to clear my ink, and then I can go back to my mouse cursor to continue on with the next thing I'm going to do. Alright, so these have been some of the basics of accessing and using your Smart Ink tools.